We are right now. And I think that you will be able to see that on the video section of Cosmic Wanderers now. We are right now. And I think that you will be able to see that. Are the dimensions fine, or should I do something with it? Are they? Okay, people have started to come. Hey, kindly share this stream now, as that link is now disabled. Share it with your friends and keep liking the stream and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. This will be a Q&A stream. We have made a normal person. By normal person I mean someone who is not associated with science. So a normal person is joining the stream to clear all your doubts except for science, and also to make it a little bit more interactive. Her name is Khadija Atiq, and rest, go on and introduce yourself, Khadija. Science. I know. See, science is something that you are always surrounded by. So there is no way that you can skip science. We can't hear you. People are not able to hear you. Yeah, people are texting that they are not able to hear. Are you not able to hear both of us? Yeah. Are you able to hear us? Yeah, people are texting that they are not able to. Yeah, they are not. Now?
Me?
Yeah.
Hi.
Speak something so that I can check at least that if people are able to hear you or not.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, that's a longest sentence. I'll just check it.
Mm-hmm.
Now? Yeah.
Hi.
Hi, now people can hear you. Speak.
Yeah, even I was not able to hear myself.
You were able to hear my voice, but people were not able to hear your voice because earphones were connected.
Oh.
Yeah, people, so if you have already joined the stream, do consider liking the stream and share it with as many people as possible, and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Yes, Akanksha, thanks for confirming. Yes, Fisha, now she is, hopefully. If you want to join the stream, as in join us on Zoom, do type yes in the chat box. Yes with a star emoji in the chat box so that we know. Depending upon the number of people interested. If 3 people are interested, we will do that half an hour before the stream ends. Continue sharing the stream with your friends as it will benefit them. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the background.
You understand? I'm okay with it.
Yeah, you should be. Okay, Prisha is interested. By the way, do you guys want me to discuss about anything? If you want to, and if you've got any questions, then you can drop in the chat box, and Khadija will also do the same. Like psychology questions are also being answered.
Yeah.
They are.
So, you recently told me this fascinating thing about. Wait, I just forgot about it. Like, remember the time when you told me that how world after how many years it will start reversing?
I get it.
Things will start reversing.
You want me to talk about that?
Yes.
Okay, so it is actually something related to the research papers that I am presently working upon along with Vedika Agarwal. Hopefully they will be published, at least they'll go for review by the 31st of May. The title of the research papers are Time in the Backward Direction, or more fascinatingly known as Negative Time. Yeah, Ayushi, I'll take up the time travel thing as well. First, let me just give you a gist of it. So right now, the universe is expanding and time is going in a forward direction. That means after 1 comes 2, after 2 comes 3, and likewise. But imagine if the universe starts to contract. That means time will go in the negative direction. After 5 will come 4, after 4 will come 3, and so on. But is negative time just related to the negative direction of time only, or is this dimension of time controlling all the other dimensions of the universe? If this time as a dimension is controlling, I'm sorry Khadija to block you, but just let me complete this. If this negative time is controlling all the other dimensions, or rather this time is controlling all the other dimensions, that means the vase which was broken at a particular point in time will return back to its original state when the negative time hits the start point, as in at the time when the time was moving in the forward direction. For example, if the vase broke today on the 19th of May at 3 p.m. Then we move in that negative direction. After 3 comes 4, and likewise the date will go on changing. But if time runs in the negative direction and then again that 19th May 3 p.m. returns, then that vase will return back to its original state, or rather 2:59 p.m. The vase will return back to its original state. Things are not just limited to a vase, they are also taken to the living organisms. That means the person who is dead, or rather any form of species which is dead, even the dinosaurs which are extinct now, and other 4 mass extinctions have taken place in the past, and more extinctions will take place in the future. So every form of life will return back to its original state again, but it won't move as it should. You will start from the day you died and end on the day you were not born. So you will know your lifespan, because you are starting from your death here and going to your birth here. But is it really possible, or will it just happen in microseconds, that the universe is expanding with such a speed? Like any balloon, it takes time for a balloon to expand, but to contract it does not take any time. You just leave the balloon like this and it will go on contracting in the entire room, if you have noticed. Or if the universe bursts, in the worst case, if the universe bursts, then what will happen in that case? Prisha, I'll share the link soon. in like 15 minutes from now. So I'll take up some doubts, and Khadija will also take up some doubts. We need to hit 15 viewers, and then only I will add people. So share the stream with as many people as possible. Yeah, so this was about negative time. We are still researching upon that, and I will make sure that at least all the Carmelites read our research papers. Ayushi, now I'm coming to the time travel thing. If like time travel, let me just give you, as we talked about time machines, let me just start with it. We might already be having a natural time machine. It is just that we need to reach it. Okay, so let's start like this. Time travel is something associated with the multiverse. By multiverse, we mean multiple universes. By multiple universes, we mean multiple timelines. So the second which has already passed was a universe in itself. There is a universe in itself for the second which has passed. There is a universe where 2 plus 2 is equals to 5 is correct. This is what multiverse means. In one universe, you're still not born. In one universe, you're dead. And in one universe, in this universe, you're sitting like you're sitting right now, or you're standing, whatever you're doing. That is what multiverse means. Okay. Now, how does the theory of multiverse help time travel? Papa? Okay, sorry for the disturbance. I'll continue. How does the theory of multiverse travel? Papa, ekdam shanti. Thank you. How does the theory of multiverse help us in the time travel thing? So, if you travel in your original timeline, then you can create a blunder. How will that blunder be created? Paradoxes. We consider paradoxes in this situation. Paradoxes are some questions which do not have any answers to themselves. So that means no matter how much you try to answer them, you cannot find an answer. These are not riddles, these are legit questions. Let me just tell you about two paradoxes. I've talked about them many a number of times, but as we're talking about time travel, just let me give you a gist of it. The first one and the most fascinating one is grandfather's paradox. According to the grandfather's paradox, if you build a time machine today and travel to the past successfully and reach a time when your grandfather did not meet your grandmother, and you prevented both of them from meeting, in the grandfather's paradox it is stated as you kill your grandfather, but you prevented them to meet some way or the other, then his death means your father wasn't born, you weren't born. Then who created a time machine to travel to the past and kill your grandfather? So this thing is solved by the theory of multiverse. The theory of multiverse says that I think Khadija is lost in this question. Any views?
Yeah. No, you just keep on. I just don't want it to just keep on speaking. Just keep on speaking.
Okay.
Like I'm totally.
I'll continue.
Getting more about it.
Just before breaking the suspense, let me just tell you about one more paradox. It is known as the liar's paradox. There is a village in which a person is famous for his habit of lying. So everybody in the village knows that he always lies. One day, that person himself says, I am lying. The person always lies, that means he cannot say the truth. But he is saying that I am lying, which is the truth. This is... this
okay. Wait a minute, let me just process all this.
Yeah. I will repeat once again this liar's paradox, as in one, like hearing it for once it might be difficult for you to digest it. There's a village in which a person is famous for his habit of lying, and everybody in the village knows that he always lies. One day that person himself says that I am lying. that means, like, he always lies. That means this statement cannot be the truth. But this is the truth because he is saying I am lying. So this is the liar's paradox. And to solve this problem of paradoxes, this theory of multiverse was introduced, according to which, to solve the grandfather's paradox, you travel to the past, but you do not travel in your original timeline. You travel to some parallel timeline in which you kill your grandfather, and that does not have any effect on your original timeline in which you are presently running. This thing has been mathematically proven, but then one thing which violates the laws of physics is that in some other universe also he still remains your grandfather. That means you were still born in that universe, and the problem for that timeline is not solved. It is still going on. Instead, like, you saved your timeline but hindered somebody else's, like yourself, but in some other universe. So this is how the theory of time travel works. And Prisha, just before taking your question, just let me take up one thing. Ayushi talked about time machine. So we have natural time machines. By this statement I mean the system of black holes, wormholes and white holes can act as natural time machines. If we successfully cross the singularity without going through the process of spaghettification, and spaghettification means your body being pulled like a spaghetti, then again squashed like a balloon, and then again pulled like a spaghetti, and then again squashed like a balloon, unless you turn into small cells, and then you're transferred to another universe which opens via a white hole. The tunnel between a white hole and a black hole is known as a wormhole. So it is something like this is a black hole, this is a tunnel, and this is a white hole. I don't have anything to show you, but I think in one of my videos I've talked about it, so you can refer to that video if you're interested. I'll also drop the link in the chat box. So they can be act together as a natural time machine, as they're actually traveling to another universe. If we skip the process of spaghettification, only then. But hear me out. If you go through the process of spaghettification, you won't go to another universe as your original self, but your cells will still travel to another universe and they will still be alive. So your form of life is traveling. It is just that it does not have the same features as you have. That means it does not have eyes, nose and mouth to speak, but it is still something which belongs to our universe. And time machine in the future will surely be created. Once upon a time in the 1700s or in the 1600s, people never imagined that I sitting here can talk to someone in America or in any other country. They never thought that humans can travel to the moon, which they can just see from the earth, and still talk to people via phone on another satellite. In 2024, Elon Musk is making space travel possible, and space travel is open to Russian people have already done space travel. That means normal people who are not astronauts are going to travel in space. So, thinking that time travel is not possible is futile. Yeah, Khadija.
So, like, there was a time when people were saying that time machine is not possible. Yeah. So my question is that what made it change?
It is the curiosity which led science to what it is right now, and slowly people were very much interested in religion, and slowly they are moving towards science. Slowly they are moving towards practicality, and this is being possible because of the inventions that we have done, because of the mathematics that we have made possible now, which was not possible then. So as the complexity is increasing, as we are able to reach the depth, we are making things possible. Something which is still not imagined, like time machine we have seen in science fiction. So we know that it can be made in the future. Elon Musk has very famously said that he is making the science fiction of his time possible. And it is our work to make the science fiction of our time possible in the future. Yeah, you get me?
Yes. I think someone is asking a question.
Prisha asked, can it be possible that right now what we consider as a paradox is not a paradox in multiverse? See, Prisha, multiverse is a collection of many universes. Just give me a second, by the time Khadija can take over.
Someone is also asking, Nidhi, can you explain about parallel universe? That's, I mean, thank you, Shipra Singh. Like, that's the question even I wanted to ask you about.
Okay, so now we take up with the first with Prisha and then we'll go to Shipra. Okay? First, can it be possible that right now that what we consider as a paradox is not a paradox in the multiverse? So, Prisha, what I was saying, that multiverse is actually a mixture, or rather a group of many universes. Okay, that means multiverse does not mean a universe which has been given the nickname of multiverse. So in the entire multiverse everything is possible, and multiverse help us solving the paradoxes. So already multiverse is playing a role here. Okay, hopefully that answers your question, Prisha. And now coming to Khadija's and Shipra's question. Parallel universe. Parallel universe is nothing but a parallel timeline. And by parallel timeline we mean that you are sitting here right now, having fun, looking at the live stream, asking your questions. But in some other parallel timeline, you might be struggling with something. Or in some other parallel universe, you might already be dead. In the movie Interstellar, it has been imagined that inside a black hole lies a library of parallel universes. And just think this ways now. Just open your ears and listen to the statement. I made this statement around a month ago. When you enter a library, you actually go through parallel universe or multiverse. Every book has a universe in itself. Every book that you read can people hear us? Yeah. So every book that you read has a universe of itself. It has its own characters, it has its own timeline, it has its own plan. So when you enter a library, it is not just a group of pages that you see. It is a group of universes in the perspective of different authors that you see there. And likewise, there is a universe for yourself. Not one universe, but a universe for every second that passes. The second that has already passed has a universe of itself. And the second which is coming will have a universe of itself. Okay, so parallel universe and multiverse are one and the same thing. It is just that in multiverse there is no shape is defined of different universes, but in parallel universe it is said that two universes are at an angle 0 degree to each other. That is why parallel. I think the Zoom call is about to end in 10 minutes. Something is happening, so I'll start a new call. Okay, by the time you guys can wait, or you guys can be active in the chat box and just turn in your questions, this same live stream will be used. See, your dreams be real in another universe? Yeah, for sure they can be. But you see, What I think is that we all evolved from dark matter. The first thing which was there in the universe was dark matter. This dark matter has still remained with us even when light is the dominant one in our universe. When you dream, the first thing which comes, like when you try to sleep, the first thing which comes is dark. And after that, you gradually travel to another universe you're not aware of. You, like, you can't imagine what all dreams I have seen and in what kind of position I am at night. One day I saw that I was standing outside and the sun turned into a black hole. You can imagine the level of stress that I was having at night. My World Forever, I explained paradoxes. If you can just go back and see the stream, and I'll explain it again if it is not clear there. Turok theory, I can explain. So Turok, wait, just let me check this span of this Zoom call. Prisha, I think I just went with the flow. Just give me a second. Turn in your questions by the time, okay? Collect the questions. 6 minutes are left. I think we should still start a new stream. Yeah. Okay. I am starting a new stream and sending you the link, okay? By the time, just let me do one thing before doing that. Wait. Which one are we presently using? I don't know my present source. Wow. I think this one.
I just got Sue saying it. She's so intelligent.
Is someone saying that?
Not here.
Who said? Where?
Just take it as a compliment and anonymous person who said that she's so
I don't know why, but I think that I know this anonymous person. I'll start a new stream.
Yeah.
I think I talked to this anonymous person yesterday. I'll start a new stream, okay? I say thanks to the anonymous person.
I think you already did that.
Oh yeah. Thanks, anonymous person. I'll start the new. Just give me a second. I am curious, what all can you guys see right now? Hey people, she will join in just a second, okay? I am trying to make it possible. Okay, so we are almost ready. Yeah, I think people can see you now. Hey, can you please tell in the chat box if you can see both of us?
I can only see you.
Can you please tell us and confirm? And people, if you have not already liked the stream, do like it and share it with all of your friends. Shipra confirmed that they can see it. People continue liking the stream and share it with all your friends. And do subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And yeah, now I'll take up the questions. By the time Khadija can continue interacting, I'll just take up the questions in 2 minutes.
Okay. So there's one question Shruti often asks me, and I think she said that it's a very controversial question. Are we living or slowly dying? So what's your take on that? I would really like to know, like, the viewers, that what is their take on this? Like,
Yeah.
do they think that we are living or slowly dying? Because either way, I think it's good. What I feel like is it's just in the truth is we are slowly dying, but we can also live with the fact that we are living. If we tell ourselves continuously that we are happy, our life is good, we are living peacefully, then yeah, there will come a time when we will finally, embrace we'll embrace our sadness, and we'll overcome every difficulty with a smile on our face. We do that often, but we don't feel ourselves, we don't feel that it's easy to do that. But if, I think that you have read that book, The Power of
Your
the
subconscious
Subconscious Mind.
Yep.
So yeah, it's just a subconscious mind doing the thing, and I read that line in that book. Your subconscious mind does not take joke. Whatever you say, it does the work on that.
Right.
So that was very fascinating. I really recommend that book to everyone.
Yeah, people should try that. Okay, now we can take some more questions asked by the audience, and Khadija will continue interacting like this because it will not make the stream monotonous. Okay. Can you? Yeah, we did this. Can you explain? We did this. My World Forever. Can you please tell? Okay. Okay, I'll do that. Prisha asked me Turok theory. Yeah, Turok theory. So see, Turok theory is a theory about the starting of the universe, which was given by Neil Turok. He was researching upon this with Stephen Hawking. You would have seen that picture in one of very famous encyclopedias, Our Universe by Ohm. So in that encyclopedia, on page number 7, that picture is given, and there Turok theory is also explained. So according to the Turok theory, the universe started, the bang was there, but the bang was not like the Big Bang, which is a single point sized particle collapsed under its own gravity, and then this entire universe was created. Something different. So My World Forever, I take up your question. Just let me answer Prisha's question. So according to this theory, this is the universe of matter. So we are made up of matter, neutrons, protons, electrons. Everybody knows about it. This is a universe of this is a universe of antimatter, which is made of two particles, up and down particle. So the bang, which was not the single point size particle collapsing and exploding, it was these two universes or these two types of matter colliding with each other. So these two types of matter collided with each other, and that bang was just the exchange of these antiparticles to each other. So matter and antimatter are both complementary to each other, complementary, the opposite of complementary to each other. I'm forgetting the word. So that is what Turok theory is. I've also explained that in a video, Prisha. You can ask me there. Yeah. Yes, My World Forever. My World Forever, it is not sounding good to take your name as My World Forever. Can you please tell your name in the chat box, or I'll answer your question? And by the way, what do you guys want to see next in the lives? Do you want me to come live and then answer your questions, or do you want me to just put on some videos? And if you want some videos, then please tell me the title or the topic of the video that you want. No worries, Prisha. Always there for you.
Rumesha. My name is Rumesha.
Vaishnavi. Okay. Nee, Rumesha. Rumesha. Okay. So, Rumesha, your question was, in paradoxically in parallel universe more clearly than in the video. So see, parallel universe and paradoxes. I think your first question was paradoxes. So parallel universes solve the problem of paradoxes as according to the theory of multiverse / parallel universe. So both of them are one and the same. Like paradoxes are questions which do not have any answer to them. I've already explained grandfather's paradox. You can refer to this video itself. Just go to the starting of the video around 5 minutes after the video started. Go there and you can find it. This parallel universe help us solving this problem of paradoxes, as we can travel to another timeline to avoid a paradox being created. Okay, so we hinder that timeline and not our original. So we create a time machine and travel to another universe which is parallel to us. We do not travel in our own universe. We do not travel in our original timeline. Have you seen Doraemon, however you pronounce it?
I think it's Doraemon. I don't know. It's a Japanese show, right?
Yeah, so it should be Doraemon. I used to pronounce it Doraemon and my brother just hit me. Like, he has spent his entire childhood calling it Doraemon. Because in the music video also it's like Doraemon in the end. I don't want to sing that entire song. Okay, so my word forever is your... Nahin, Rumesha, is your question answered? Yep, Prisha. Okay, so Prisha is going for live stream. I don't know if I can create a poll on the stream or not. Can I do that? I don't know. I'm not sure. Not very sure.
There are some young and curious people here.
Yeah, there are. And people continue liking the stream and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Share it with all your friends. Make it worth it.
I'm very impressed that how these kids are so curious.
Yeah, they are. I know, right? And do you want me to share the link to the video? Do you want to ask your questions face to face to Khadija and to me? You replied to me or to whom, Prisha? And Prisha is a very good girl. She's in 7th B in Kamal.
She's a Carmelite.
Yeah, she's in SciTech and her questions are amazing. Like, she approaches me at school as well.
Yeah, I saw that in like half an hour. It's been half an hour. I saw her enthusiasm and curiosity, and also Rumesha. So sorry, it's just that the title is distracting me.
I'll share the link to the video and I'll pin it to the top, okay? Whosoever wants to join can join.
Hey, she's in Rumesha in 6th. Like, I don't remember, like, when I was in 6th.
Oh,
yeah, I didn't know anything about parallel universe, paradox, multiverse. I knew nothing, and I still don't know a bit of it. But yeah, thanks to her.
People continue. Continue liking the stream, okay? Share it with all your friends and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Most important. See, help this channel grow so that more people know about it. So
I think that you should just put up a poll of, your favorite question. We live in the studio dining and really want to.
The thing is that I can see the questions quite late. Yes. Yes, Ramesha.
You did? Okay. Did you both just call me good girl? I mean, just tell the same thing to my.
Give her the stream, I'll tell her.
You're never good girls.
People share the stream, continue sharing the stream, come on. Khadija, you can also do the same. You should do the same.
Yeah, right now my mother saw it and I think she's doing the work. Because,
She's one of the 6?
I don't know.
Hey Ramesha. Okay.
Hi, Didi.
So your name directly states your grade. We do not even need to refer to the chat box.
Sorry for the confusion.
No worries. By the way, Ramesha, please share the stream with all your friends, and if you have any questions, and I'm sure you have.
Yes, I'm doing that right now.
Yep, thank you. And ask your friends to subscribe as well. Same goes with Prisha. And whosoever wants to join the stream, please do.
Didi, could you send the link of this meeting in the chat box so I can forward it from here?
I have sent it there. I'll send it again.
This Zoom meeting chat box.
Yeah, I have. Just see, look at the chat box.
No, it's not there.
It is not there. I'll also add it in the description of the video. Can you see the description?
Okay, wait 1 second. No, Didi, it's not working because I can't copy the link.
Okay.
I'm not able to do that.
Just give me a second, then I'll just quickly update the description so that it will help you. I can also add it in the Zoom call, right? You've joined the Zoom call. Can you see a green tick at the top left?
Yes.
Click on that.
Okay, it's there.
Yeah.
Didi, is actually showing only host can share the meeting.
Only host can share the meeting. Is that happening? I don't know why. I did not even add.
No, there's a green tick on the top saying Zoom. Click there and the invite link will be there.
Yeah. So now, Ramesha and Prisha, ask your questions. And Snehal did not join today. Prisha, do you know?
She's not well, I guess. She's not even coming to school these days.
Even I'm not coming to school these days. I think it's been 3 days since I last went to school. I'm sitting in Delhi right now.
Oh, you just told us that for the visa interview, right?
Yeah, I told you guys.
In Paradox, when we talk about something, when we are traveling to another universe, in that universe, the timeline is going before us.
The timeline is going in every direction possible. So it is going forward as well. There's a universe for the backward timeline as well. So that timeline which has already happened, the second which has already passed has a timeline of itself, and the second which is coming also has a timeline of itself. So you can imagine how complex paradoxes are.
Yes, that is quite understandable.
And now there are only 3 viewers, which is quite disturbing. So can you guys continue sharing?
Yes, I've shared all my friends from class.
I think they might not be awake at this time. Most of them are grade 6 students. And if your parents are saying anything, just don't stay here. Are they? Ramesh and Prisha. Ramesh and Prisha. Are they saying something and you're just on
Just
mute?
a minute, Didi, just a minute.
I get it.
I'm answering.
They're doing the job of sharing. Shruti, are you here?
Yes, in the WhatsApp group, they're saying that they're joining the meeting.
Oh, very good. I'm waiting for them eagerly. And they are just 2 viewers now. How are they joining? How is the number going in negative, Ramesha?
I don't know, they're messaging on the group that yes, I'm joining, but no one is joining here. They're just, I guess,
I'd
messaging.
also share I've already shared the meeting with you, like the Zoom, YouTube. Share that as well.
Yes, so
If
there's
you
one of my friends at the YouTube call, that stream that you made. I don't know why she's not joining, but I guess she doesn't know about this.
I see. No worries, we'll do with your questions. People will watch later. I've seen that people watch the live streams later on. So like there were 100 people who watched the live stream. One viewer right now. I think I can kill myself now. So people, 100 people around watched the live stream and it was live. And today when I checked it, the number of viewers was 400. So 300 people watched the stream after it ended.
See? Don't you say? Yeah, this.
Maybe sometimes they miss it because they sleep. Maybe sometimes because you are in higher classes, you have time after you study. This time only, I guess. So that's why many of us from lower classes we sleep.
Ramesha understands me. People continue sharing the
How
stream
is it
because
anyone joining?
yeah, that is what I'm waiting for.
There's a group with all sections of class 6, and I posted there, join right now. Everyone is messaging that yes, I'm joining, but no one is here.
It is sad
That's
for
pretty
me.
offensive.
Huh? Prisha?
It is offensive.
Very offensive, and I'm offended. I will remove all these girls from SciTech now.
I just shared the link in my status so that anybody who sees and anybody who is interested can join. Anybody in my
Wow.
contact.
Even I did not do that. Let me also do that. Khadija, do this.
Yeah, I'm doing it because you have some great fan following.
Didi, has your fourth book came out?
My 4th book will come out on the 18th of October, Ramesha.
Trust me,
Okay.
we have people waiting for it.
Yeah.
Not just me.
Yeah, people are.
People are actually waiting for it to like. They're asking me when will it get released. I'm like, even I don't know.
Hopefully
As in,
it will release on the 18th of October. And 18th of October, it's my birthday.
Yeah. I did say that they were like.
Thank you for telling. We will wish you.
Yeah.
Second Albert Einstein.
Shut up, I'm not.
So there's one question. I watched a video where about black holes, and I could not understand the concept of the event horizon.
Okay. So, the structure of a black hole can be broadly divided into two, which is an event horizon and a singularity. So, a singularity lies in the center, and the event horizon is nothing but the boundary of the black hole. Okay? Uh, you can escape a black hole if you're at the
नहीं
brim.
नहीं
Aradhya,
अरे देख
you can
इस पे
escape.
कोई लिंक आई है. आराध्या, mute yourself.
Aradhya left the meeting. So, you can escape a black hole if you're at the brim of the event horizon, but if you enter the singularity, you cannot escape it. So, if you take any picture of a black hole, for example, the thermal scan picture of a black hole has recently came around a week ago. James Webb took it, and in the year 2019 in March. Hubble also took a picture of it, and that picture is also with us. You can see a light and dark in the center, orange light at the brim and dark in the center. So that is because even light
So
can.
the event horizon, why do objects rotate like orbit around it really fast? They go around and around it.
Okay, so for example, sun is at the center and we all are rotating around it. We all are rotating around it at this pace because the gravity of the sun is not that high. But if this same sun turns into a black hole, then our velocity of moving around it would increase by an incredible amount. That means the entire solar system will collapse. So a black hole is formed when a star collapses into itself and it turns into a black hole. So everything is around it. It's trying to escape its gravity. Okay. To escape its
Didi,
gravity.
is pulsar, sorry to interrupt, but is the pulsar the process for star converting into black hole?
Yeah, it is in the the life of a star is divided into many stages. Some of them we even don't know. So pulsar lies before a supernova, or rather before a
So,
neutron star. Yeah.
So when an object rotates around the black hole, it means that it is trying to escape, but because of the black hole's gravity, it is really going towards it.
Yes, that is the thing.
Okay. Excuse me, Didi.
Yeah. Can you please tell me your name as it is not visible to me right here?
My name is. Yes, actually, I want to ask that what are supernovas? Like, are they a collision of stars and forming a black hole or something else?
So supernova is nothing but the just before stage of a star, just before black hole stage of a star. So the death of a black hole is known, the death of a star is known as a black hole. Just before a star turns into a black hole, the stage of supernova comes. A star cannot directly turn into a black hole because of its size and because of its gravity. It has to go through many stages: pulsar, neutron star, and then the second last stage is a supernova, which is nearly 12 times the original size of the star. And the gravity of a supernova is also 12 times the original gravity of the star. So, after a supernova, the star turns into a black hole. Okay.
Okay. Didi, can you just explain me binary systems of stars? Like, I just read a book about it. There are two suns or two stars. I mean, two stars just binded together with each other.
Is it something related to neutron stars? Like the famous picture which is there of two stars like this?
Exactly. Yes. Yes.
I need to read a little bit more about it, but it is something about repulsive gravity of two stars.
I just wanted to ask that our solar system exists around one star, the sun. So like, can a solar system exist around two suns because two stars? Because stars emit a lot amount of heat. So can the planet not be damaged?
A star, as in a star, when it is a star, it just remains as an individual star. But the binary system comes when it turns into a neutron star, right? So to a neutron star, there is no solar system already. if you're talking about binding of neutron stars. Okay.
I'm talking about the binding of neutron stars. Yes, you
Yep.
just got it right.
So about the neutron stars, when a star turns into a neutron star, there is no chance for any planet to exist around it because it has collapsed now. The star has already
Okay.
collapsed. Yep.
Are there any chances that today also any new planets are forming continuously in the universe? Like you say, the universe is expanding.
Yes, they are forming continuously. But listen to me here. Is the universe really expanding, or is just the dark side of the universe expanding? Daily, a star is being converted into a black hole. That means light matter, the star which was there as the form of matter, the light matter, is daily converting into the dark matter. That means it is the dark side of the universe which is expanding, and the light is contracting. Are we already in the phase of contraction, or are we not? This thing is still not clear.
Okay. It came out that there's a star that the black hole was consuming, and now it is a dwarf planet. Will the black hole be able to consume that too?
Yes, it will be. So, if it is a supermassive black hole, for example, there is a supermassive black hole in the center of each and every galaxy. You guys know about it?
It was said that it's the only survivor of not going into the black hole because only the one of the layers has went into it, and the leftover is the dwarf planet orbiting it outside its gravitational force of like that distance. So it cannot be consumed, but it is orbiting. So will that ever be consumed by the black hole?
See, there is nothing like if it is a dwarf planet, it will not be consumed. For it to not go inside a black hole, it needs to have a stronger gravity. If I throw Pluto when sun turns into a black hole, or if I throw Earth, it won't show any difference. Like there won't be any difference between both of them. Okay.
Do black holes keep moving?
Black holes are stagnant. Singularity is stagnant. The things around it keep moving.
What are the difference? So how do objects come near it? What if there are no objects around it because it has already consumed them? Then how will it consume more objects when it cannot move? And all this like stars, not the planets but stars, if they cannot move, then how will it do that?
It is not possible for nothing to be around a black hole because a black hole was a star someday. That means there's something around it, an asteroid belt, because of the gravity of the star itself. It is not a planet that it does not have a gravity of itself and does not have anything around it. There's always something around a star and hence something around a black hole. And as the black hole eats the things around it, the size of a black hole increases. Okay, so the size keeps on increasing. And likewise, the things around it keep on changing. Yes, Prisha, now.
Didi, what is the difference between a normal planet and a dwarf planet?
See, a normal planet is something. A normal planet and a dwarf planet, if you see outside the Earth, it is humans who created the term. But for any planet to be a planet, 3 conditions need to be satisfied. First, it needs to have a set amount of mass. Second, it needs to have its own gravity. Third, it should not hinder the movement of any other planet. So, Pluto hindered the movement of Neptune. That is why it was removed from the symmetry of the solar system. So, if you see that when the solar system was being created, the model of the solar system was being created, at that time there were many planets which were considered, but only 8 were counted because of this condition. Only 10 minutes are left for the stream. So.
Okay. Didi, I also wanted to ask, like, when a thing, like, for example, a asteroid is and a black hole is consuming an asteroid belt. So, what does happen? What happens with that asteroid belt when it gets inside the black hole?
See, so an asteroid belt, if it's an entire asteroid belt, there are good chances for it to escape a black hole because of the larger quantity which is rotating around the event horizon. But by any chance, if it has lost all its luck, then it will surely go inside the singularity and hence go through the process of spaghettification. That means all those asteroids will turn into these small soil particles. At the end, every form of life end up as soil. Every form of life. So it is just soil or sand which goes to another universe.
Didi,
Uh huh.
Didi, as the sun is like really huge in size, so would the black hole be able to consume the sun like in any way?
Yes, a black hole is its gravity. If the gravity of a black hole is not qualified enough, then it will not go inside the singularity at all. It will return back from the event horizon. But if it is, then it will surely be consumed.
Didi, is it possible to a black hole to consume another star?
Yes, it is. And many cases have been seen like this. Like Hubble detected one star one day, and around a month after it checked the telescope. We checked the telescope again, and the star was not there. And we got to know that a star neighboring to it has turned into a black hole, and it has eaten the star.
Didi, can you explain me wormholes? Is it possible that in our solar system, can like for example Jupiter has a lot of moons, can the moons increase or will they remain the same number?
Moons always remain the same. It is just our counting skills. It is not like today you're looking at
And what
the
about
sky,
planets?
there
Is
one
there
moon, and
anything
tomorrow
in our
there are
solar
two.
system? Is there anything in the solar system that can increase in the solar system?
Many things are being formed. So matter which has already been created is already there. Things out of it are being created daily. Wormholes
In the solar system.
Yeah, not in the solar system, in the universe.
Didi, I just studied about Iapetus, the third largest satellite of Saturn. Cassini 2017 detected it. So when I studied about it, I just saw that it was shaped like a walnut, and it had some mountain-like structures on its equator. So it said that there were earlier rings on that moon, and then they shrinked inside, and that mountains were formed. So is it possible for a moon to have rings? How come is it possible?
It is possible. See, because ultimately the gravity is being provided by the sun at the end. Be it satellites, be it asteroids, be it planets. It is possible for it to have its own gravity, for it to have its own rings, and even for it to have its own magnetic field. Because of the magnetic field of the Earth, of this moon, the tides of the Earth are being controlled. So, it is.
Didi, is it possible that the scientists will ever be able to discover if our universe is contracting or not?
Yes, they will be able to. If our
Didi,
universe starts contracting.
how come?
Through observations, we have got telescopes, and also through calculations. Yep, Snehal, you were saying something?
Didi, can you explain me wormholes? Like, what are they, and do they like have a part in time traveling or something else?
Yep. So wormholes acts like a tunnel between a black hole and a white hole, and it helps in time travel if a black hole and a white hole connect two universes. In that case, if you enter a black hole, you go into a wormhole, into that tunnel-shaped structure after completing the process of spaghettification, and then open into a white hole, which opens into another universe. So likewise, it is nothing but a tunnel between two universes, between a black hole and a white hole. I've already made a video about it, so you can check it out. Around, I think the third or the fourth video of Cosmic Wonders was about wormholes. You can also search on YouTube. Wormholes, the cosmic.
It is the white hole part of dark matter only, or it is the light part?
It is the
part
light
which is
part of another universe.
okay.
Yeah. Guys, any more questions? You have just 4 minutes.
Is it confirmed that there are other universes?
Yes, it is confirmed, and like mathematically confirmed. We have not observed them, but mathematically, yes, it is. Nidhatri, I hope that I have answered your question about white holes.
Didi, who was the founder of shuttlecock theory?
Shuttlecock theory, it was found by Stephen Hawking along with one
Stephen Hawking.
Stephen Hawking, like wave theory, it is more popularly known as the wave theory, along with one American, UK, he belongs to one mathematician. His name starts from B, and I'm forgetting his name, and I'm not liking this. Yeah, but along.
Yes, he helped him to discover this, and they were friends for a long time until this discovery. They actually did this together, but Stephen Hawking is popularly known to discover this alone. But actually, there were two people in this.
Yes, there were two people in this. That is. I've also
Didi, I want to
explained it-
ask that.
Yeah.
I want to ask that: are there any more theories which prove the forming of the universe other than the Big Bang theory or the
Yes, there are
shuttlecock theory?
around 1,000 theories. I'll suggest you some that you should read about. One is the wave theory. Second is the Turok theory. Third is the bubble universes. Fourth is the parent universe. Our universe is the parent universe, and there's some other child universe which is parted from us. These are some of the most fascinating ones, and you should surely read about them. Like Big Bang is a crap. It's trash. There's nothing in that. Let me just answer Nidhatri's question. Just give me a second. So Nidhatri is asking about white holes. See, white holes are nothing but black holes to another universe. Like our black hole is there. Likewise, there is a black hole in another universe. We call it a white hole. But if we consider it to a black hole, that means things from there can also travel here. And we are very excited to see them. Okay, Nidhatri? I'm sorry. Yeah. Any more questions?
Are white holes detected by some telescopes or are they invisible to us?
They are invisible to us, and we have just noticed them mathematically.
Maybe in the Big Bang theory, the universe was created from a point-sized particle. So when it will, in the Big Bang theory, will the universe contract?
See, the bad thing about the Big Bang theory, where did that point-sized particle exist if the universe was not there? If the universe.
Yes, that's what I am asking. When if the universe will contract, where will that small particle be? Where will it go? Where will the world be?
It will be where it started from, but the person who gave, the Belgian scientist who gave this theory, had not specified that.
The only thing I don't like about astronomy is that it's had so many questions that are yet to be answered, and it's very confusing.
Yeah, but see, there are still questions which are yet to be answered. It is better than a 9 to 5 job.
Exactly.
Okay, any more questions, or should we end the stream? It has been around 1 hour 7 minutes, so I don't blame people for not watching the stream.
Well, everyone in my class will, get a scolding from me. Like, your videos and streams are so nice, and no one joined them. I don't understand why.
No worries, we share them next time around an hour before, so that they get to know and they'll be ready, and I'll do it beforehand. So in the evening I'll do that.
Yes, I'll do that.
Okay. So let's end this now. Thank you so much, people, for joining. Thank you, Aradhya, Ramesha, Snehal, and Prisha for joining the stream.
Thank you.
I'll see you soon. I'll return back to school on Saturday. So we'll see each other then. Okay.